Hello, my friends. Welcome to our special free training. And every Sunday night, we like to start off the week with a special training where we demonstrate some of the latest changes, new features, strategies that are working for everybody. And I'm thrilled to see that this particular training is virtually sold out. We can only accommodate 1,000 people, and we have about 1,700 registered for this one. And the reason that the numbers are so high is because everybody is interested in what's happening on LinkedIn. Now, for those of you that are just using Facebook to build your business and you've ignored LinkedIn, this is your wake-up call. Now, tonight, we're going to show you how to use LinkedIn's 3 newest features to dominate your market. But we're going to give you the big picture, too. And we're going to give you a strategy that you can use today if you have an existing LinkedIn page that will result in almost immediate engagement, conversations with people that you're either connected to or you want to be connected to. So first, what I'd like everybody to do is type in the question box if you're new and what part of the world you're calling it from, you're dialing it from. Because what we're going to share with you is good for anybody, anywhere in the world. Now, I've been talking about this for the last 60, maybe 90 days, and we're going to get into it tonight. Why is LinkedIn better than Facebook to build your business? LinkedIn has become the social network of choice of successful network marketers in every company. Every company. Now, we have a lot of new folks here today. And so I want to give a little basic background information. And for those of you that are new, I'm going to clearly demonstrate the simplest and the easiest way for anyone to build a network marketing business and make more money using LinkedIn and Facebook. You can build your business in Canada, the United States, Mexico, Central America, South America. It doesn't matter. You never have to get on a plane. You could build your business in Europe, the Middle East, South Africa. You could build your business in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Hong Kong without ever getting on an airplane. You don't need a passport to build an international business. Now, what I've been teaching for over 20 years still works, still applies. And it seems like every week I'm hearing from old friends, people that go all the way back to the AOL days because they want to see what's new. You know, years ago I used to have to convince people you need to be on America Online. I don't have to convince anybody that you need to be on Facebook. And after tonight, I shouldn't have to convince you to be on LinkedIn. You know, a few years ago, a very successful network marketer in Poland, Gennady Venduta, traveled to the United States to learn how to use social media. He checked out the top 40 trainers before he selected me. Flew down to Miami Beach, and we spent 4 days together going over everything, and he was so convinced that this was going to help him and his team that we conducted a Polish and Russian boost camp. Got all of his leaders to get trained in social media the way I'm training you. And then he sends me this. After 20 years in the business, he's never had these kind of numbers. 57 new people in his business in 2 weeks. And it's duplicating. 2 of his leaders brought in 20 people in 1 week. They couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Well, about a month ago, I reached out to Gennady because it's Gennady's birthday. I wished him a happy birthday. Then he writes back and says, hey, we joined Melaleuca 5 months ago. We're building our business 100% online, and they have broken every Melaleuca record. Every Melaleuca record. They have 50 directors. 50 directors. And for those of my friends that are here in Maluka, everything that we're teaching, everything that we're sharing with you is in complete compliance with your social media rules. Now, about 3 weeks ago, I had the pleasure of meeting up with Alan Pariser when I was out in Las Vegas for the Isogenics event. It seems like I've been out to Vegas about 4 times in the last 6 weeks. But I want you to listen to Alan.
Hello, everyone. This is Alan Pariser speaking. It is Thursday, August the 3rd, 2017. And what I'm about to share with you, you're only going to hear my voice here just for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes, if I can keep my words down to a minimum. What you're about to hear is some great information from a social media expert, Max Steingart. I'll tell you more about Max here in a minute. But the subject of this is how you can increase the bottom line of your Melaleuca business. And at the end of the day, after doing this for 26 years, there's several reasons why people don't succeed in their Melaleuca business, or they get to a point and they don't move forward in their Melaleuca business. A lot of that's mindset, a lot of that's attitude, but some of it is the ability to expand their contact list and reach out to new people. And with the advent of the internet and social media, there is a tool there that can help every single person expand their warm market, increase their contact list, and most importantly, find the right, good, qualified people at the right time in their life who want to take a look at a real business, and multi-level people who are extremely frustrated with the businesses that they've been involved with in the past. There is a way for us to find those people and to bring them to overviews and to grow our business. There's an endless supply of contacts available to all of us on social media, and all of us can do it in less than an hour a day. The key is to finding some good coaching that can help us access that asset. And like everything else on the internet, there are so many self-proclaimed gurus, so many self-proclaimed prophets that swear that they can help you, and then it comes down to a $2,000 weekend, and it's a huge expense, and most people get nowhere. Well, I met Max about 20 some odd years ago, 1995-ish, I guess 22 years ago, 96, and we met. It's funny, when I was living in Florida, we met at a Denny's restaurant across from the airport on Belvedere Road. Just by happenstance, he was reading a Think and Grow Rich book, and I went over and I started talking to him, and that's how we started a relationship. And I've known Max for a long time, and over the last 20 plus years, all that he's done is he's taught people how to expand their contact list using the internet and using social media. He knows what he's doing. He can teach you how to make new contacts, give you scripts on how to approach them that are within Melaleuca's guidelines for social media, and how to increase the number of enrollments in your business, and how to find business builders. By the way, just so you know, I have personally hired Max and paid Max to coach me, and that, I think, over the last year has ended up in Sandra and I enrolling an extra 20 personally enrolled preferred customers, and probably about 11 or 12 personally enrolled directors, some of which are director 3s and higher, and climbing the ranks. So we know for a fact that this works and that this could be a huge benefit to you. And without much further ado, let me introduce you to Max Steingart.
You know, it was really a pleasure hooking up with Alan again. And it seems like in the next few weeks we're going to be hooking up with a lot of old friends. First and foremost, when we start, I just want to say this, that the entire process of being successful on Facebook, on LinkedIn, I compare it to dancing, okay? Learn the steps, learn the rhythm, and then get out on the dance floor and dance. The more people you talk to, the better you're going to get at this. You'll get to a point in time where you'll close 1 out of 10 people you talk to. You know, last year I had the pleasure of Orlando to meet one of my coaching clients. Suzanne went through our boot camp last October. She'd been in network marketing for 7 years, had failed over and over, had never been able to make any kind of money, went through our boot camp and realized this is the way. This is a surefire way for anybody to build their business. She had some personal issues and she wanted to go faster. So she's probably one of the, I never had as much fun coaching Suzanne as I've had. Outrageous experience and very, very enthusiastic young lady. And in our first session, we learned, we could see that she was talking to the wrong people. In our second session, we could see that she was saying the wrong things. She was always in a hurry to talk about her business. In our third session, it became clear that she didn't know how to sell. And so we actually spent 3 sessions, 3 hours, teaching her how to sell. Now, for those of you that hate to sell, let me just say this. To be good in sales, all you need is personal enthusiasm for what you're doing and product knowledge. Personal enthusiasm and product knowledge. That's all it takes to be a great salesperson. Armed with that knowledge, 60 days later, she became the number 2 recruiter in her company. 11 months later, she was making 6 figures in her business. And she flew to her company event last August. And when the owner of the company heard I was going to come up to see her, he invited me to do a training. So we actually did trainings on 2 days. Now, again, I'm not sharing these with you because I'm trying to impress you. Rosie Gonzalez, 1 year after coming out of a boot camp, had 15,000 people in her business. Now, for those of you that are here for the first time, you're about to see what everyone is calling the next evolution of social media lead generation for network marketing professionals. But it is so much more than that. This is going to revolutionize how you cost effectively generate quality leads. Leads are free. You have free access to 2 billion leads on leads are people. Free access to 2 billion people on Facebook. Free access to 500 million people on LinkedIn. But you have to be able to connect with ideal prospects, people that clearly would be interested in your business, and then build a personal relationship, and you can do it with people on a social network instantly. And you'll be able to successfully build a global and a profitable home business. What I'm about to show you is going to blow you away. So if you want a lead generation methodology that anyone can do, that's affordable. Hey, leads are free. That is fun and easy, that is global, and that really works, and it works fast. You don't have to divest. You don't have to spend a lot of time, invest a lot of your time studying this, studying that, doing this, building this. No. This works fast. And it duplicates just as fast. This is it, folks. Over the last 10 years, because of the internet, network marketing has gone through a radical transformation. And for old-timers, not necessarily in a good way. Nowadays, everyone's got a system. Lead capture pages, autoresponders, contact managers, online presentations, etc. But for most people, it's simply not working. You see, what used to work in building a network marketing business no longer does. The 3 challenges facing you and every other person in your business are: 1, how can I cost effectively generate quality leads of qualified prospects who are truly interested in a home business opportunity? 2, how can I quickly connect with them through social media? And 3, how can I build a personal relationship with them so that they get involved in my network marketing business? Now, the first thing they ask you to do when you get into network marketing is what? You make a list of your friends. And we're supposed to get up, we're supposed to call our friends, but you're connected to most of your friends on Facebook. So that first part of connecting with your warm market, you're already connected to your warm market. We're going to show you how to capitalize on that today. Now, there are 3 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. Number 1, the profiles of users contain information that helps you identify a good prospect in advance of contacting. Got to have a profile. 2, a method of contacting and communicating with other users on the network, live chat or private messaging. And 3, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire population of users for prospecting and recruiting. Now, Facebook announced in June 2 billion monthly users. 2 billion. YouTube, 1.5 billion. Instagram, 700 million. Twitter, 328 million. WhatsApp, 1.2 billion. Snapchat, 255 million. Facebook Messenger climbing to 1.2 billion. And WeChat, 889 million. And then we got LinkedIn. Announced in June, 500 million professionals. Now, out of all of these social networks, only two have the three features that we just talked about. Only two. Well, Facebook's the world's largest social networking site, clearly. 2 billion users, and 93% of them are mobile. Which means when you communicate with these folks, they get it, they respond right away. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional networking site, with 500 million registered professionals in over 200 countries, and 58% of them are mobile. Now, this is what it took to connect with and talk to 36 million people on America online back in 1995. The term social network was unheard of, and instant messaging, now commonly referred to as texting, was the way people talked to each other. The personal computer cost me $3,000. Monthly AOL service was $19.95, but connections to perfect prospects was priceless. Priceless. Today, this is all it takes to connect with 500 million professionals around the world and text or talk to anyone on Facebook or LinkedIn. So let's just stand back for a minute and let's compare. In the last 90 days, LinkedIn has made some outrageous changes. They added live chat back in 2015, but in the last 90 days, they've really souped it up. They've added 38 Facebook features. They've also added new, unique features that Facebook never thought of. Notifications are bundled by type, making it easier for you to react and respond to people. You can see who looked at your profile. You can see that they offer you an auto response. In other words, you click a button and you send a message to someone. They've got a follow me button now. And recently, they've added video share. They've added a dashboard. And they've added one new thing which we're going to share with you. It's going to blow you away. Video. Now you're going to be able to share video. If you don't have it yet, it's coming. Well, this is the big one, folks. Active status. Active status. Now, when you go into your message center, you're going to see if the people are online, if they're active. And this is an outrageously powerful tool. About 4 months ago, they added new read receipts and typing indicators. So you can see when people read what you sent them, just like Facebook, and you can see when people are typing, just like Facebook. So today, when you log into your LinkedIn Messenger, check to see if you see that little green circle. It means they're live, whether they're mobile or whether they're doing it through a laptop or a desktop. This is huge. You know who's there. Even if you can't see if they're live, when you send someone a message today, it goes to their phone. They see it's from you. They open it up. They respond. LinkedIn has added a dashboard. You're the only one that sees it. And it shows you people that have viewed your profile, people that have viewed anything you've posted, and when your profile appeared in someone's search. Now think about it. This is phenomenal information. I'm not going to leave Facebook out because Facebook is adding something again. They want to keep up with LinkedIn. They're constantly going to be adding things. They've just added what they call a hello button. Now, it's only up in Canada right now. They play around with things. If they like it, it's a way for people to engage, to reach out and make a connection to someone you don't know. And at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. Well, just to get the record straight, Facebook has 2 billion people on it, but not all of those people are clear candidates for your business. If we delete the kids, delete the teenagers, delete the parents just keeping track of their children, delete the reluctant socializers, the people that don't want to hear from you, delete the missing in action socializers, and we'll show you how to identify these people. Delete the 88 bogus profiles that CNN says you'll find on LinkedIn. Delete the people looking for dates, love, and soulmates, at least until October. Because in October, we're coming out with our How to Find the Love of Your Life in 60-Day series. Delete the people who are nuts. That's going to leave you with roughly 1 billion people. LinkedIn now has 500 million people, and they are going to grow. So they've got half of your audience on Facebook. Half. But in the next 12 months, not 2 years, in the next 12 months, they are going to grow to 1 billion. They're going to double in size. And as I said earlier, I'm just going to spend a moment. We're releasing November 1st, Discover the Real Secrets to Finding Love Online. How to Find the Love of Your Life in 60 days. Now, that's how I met Debbie. I met her on Match.com 12 years ago. We've been married, I think, for 6. We've had just an amazing life. Debbie did it in 30 days. So if you have any single friends, I'm telling you, folks, just like my program for finding great prospects works in building your business, same thing. Same thing. So LinkedIn, with 500 million professionals, has half the number of Facebook users. So why is LinkedIn better than Facebook to build your business? Because of that searching feature. LinkedIn has the best searching and filtering features of any social network except for maybe Match.com. They have a live chat feature that enables you to communicate immediately with people. So let's just quickly look at what live chat did for Facebook so you can grasp what's about to happen to LinkedIn. In 2009, Facebook added a mobile feature, and they added live chat at the same time. They doubled their size in 2 years. Anybody remember MySpace? This is what killed MySpace. Well, LinkedIn started in May of 2002. And if we track their growth, they went public in 2011 when they had 116 million users. They added live chat in September of 2015, and Microsoft bought them in June of 2016. They hit 500 million users last June. Now, LinkedIn was originally a repository for resumes. People just stuck their resumes up there, people who were looking for jobs. Recruiters, headhunters, and human resource managers used to love LinkedIn, but not so much. Because it's gotten too much like Facebook. They're all screaming about it. They're complaining about it. And it's too bad. It's never going to be the same. LinkedIn has a total makeover. And for those of you that have my Endless Release program, please go back in there and look at the new LinkedIn videos because we updated them about 3 weeks ago. There are 5 kinds of connections on Facebook and LinkedIn. The first level of connections are your friends, the people you're actually connected to. Second level are the friends of your friends or the connections of your connections. The third level are the connections and friends of the people on the second level. And then the other connections you have are going to be people that you belong to certain groups with. And then there's everyone else. Now, LinkedIn's business model enables you to easily connect with people on your first 3 levels for free. LinkedIn promotes advanced features that come with additional costs that can range from $24.99 up to $100. If you're going to subscribe to any of their services, the only one you really need is the $27.99 one. That gives you unlimited searching features. But I'm going to show you how to connect with all 500 million LinkedIn members for free. Now, the fastest growing top earners in network marketing, living what I like to call the laptop lifestyle, will tell you they owe their success to social networks like Facebook and LinkedIn. And they have teams of people enrolling their best new customers and reps. They're all doing it in less than an hour a day, and the new recruits are doing the same thing within a few days of joining their business, but no one's really willing to tell you how they're doing it unless you're on their team. So I'm going to show you how they're doing it and how you can do it too, so you can begin living a laptop lifestyle too. I want all of you to think mobile because, you know, I used to say that you could do 80% of this on a mobile phone, and I'm now updating that to 95%. 95% of everything that you can do can be done on a mobile phone. Then I want you to think texting, because texting is chatting, texting is talking, and I want you to think big because you can build your business anywhere in the world. Tonight I'm going to show you exactly, step by step, how to instantly connect with perfect prospects, communicate with them at will, and close a sale in less than an hour a day. My formula is behind the success of many of the top earners in every network marketing company. 4 C's. 4 C's equal big bucks. Create a page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. 4 C's. Most of you already have a page. Well, let's talk about the step 1. Create your page. Modify your page. Take the information about your network marketing business off your page. If you're starting from scratch, fill in the blanks, but don't make it a commercial for your network marketing business. I'm going to show you how to reach out to new people, people you don't know. And social networking law number 1 says, what you see is what you get. What people see on your profile is what they expect you want to talk about. So if your Facebook page or your LinkedIn page is a commercial for your business and you reach out to people you don't know, they're going to take one look at your page and they're going to go, thank you very much, but I don't want to talk to another one of those people. You can either start from scratch, modify your page, use your existing profile, and just fill in the blanks. Tell your story, not your company's story. Project the real you. Now, a great profile helps you stand out from the crowds. You're different than all the other people in your business. You can attract your target audience, and you can become irresistible to your ideal prospect. Everyone's page on Facebook, everyone's page on LinkedIn is unique from everyone else's. I call it your social network DNA. As you fill in the blanks, your name, your age, your location, your marital status, all of these things make you unique and different from everybody else. The more information you provide about yourself, the more unique you're going to be from everybody else. Here's an example. A couple of months ago, when the search on Facebook was still working. This search doesn't work right now. I did a search. I was getting ready to do a coaching session with Fred Holmes, who's one of the top income earners and a good friend in ZJ. He was going to be speaking in Chatsworth, California, so I went into Facebook and I said, show me all the women who like Tony Robbins and live in Chatsworth, California. And we had hundreds of people that we could have reached out to and talked to. Hundreds. Well, 30 minutes after I did that search, I logged into Fred's account. I did the exact same thing. Same search. Hundreds of women. Different results. Why? Our DNA was different. And every time you do a search, you're going to come up with different people than other people. Now, once that page is done, once it's set up, the next step is to connect with people. Well, first, you're going to connect with the people you know. This is your warm market. We're going to show you how to connect with people from high school, people from junior college, people that you went to summer camp with. And literally, out of the blue, you're going to be talking to people you haven't talked to in 20 years. Then, connect with the friends of your friends, second level. And then connect to the strangers you want to know. Based on what they do, these people would be ideal candidates for your business. Now, once you're connected, once you're friends, now it's all about communication. Talk to people. Thanks to texting and mobile applications, you do it at your convenience. Identify your perfect prospect by the contents of their page, by their activity, by their actions, by the response they have to what you do. Qualify them with questions. Identify their needs. Discover their problems, again, by asking questions. And please, I implore you, I beg you, follow the scripts, folks, in the scripts book. Follow the scripts. They work. Once you know what a person does, we have a different script for different people in 100 different professions. The answers to your questions fill in the missing pieces of your prospect's profile and personal story. Their answers to those questions will reveal if they're really a serious candidate for your business. And then step 4, close the sale. Bring them in. Talk to 5 to 10 people every day. Follow the scripts. And for those of you that have my Endless Release program, make sure you pay attention to the secrets of closing the sale on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter in 30 minutes or less. It's an endless release. And use your tools to present your business, your company tools. Make a sale every day. And then, to take your business to the next level, help your new recruits duplicate the process within 24 or 48 hours. Now, the best part about all of this isn't technical or complicated. All you need is a simple free profile page to connect with perfect prospects for your business in seconds and begin a conversation. You want to be successful in your business? You have to talk to people. The top earners in your business will tell you if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 people about your business every day. Well, you can do that easily in less than an hour a day on Facebook or LinkedIn. And if you want to be wildly successful, you must talk to 10 people about your business every day, and you can do that in less than an hour a day too. Thanks to mobility. With mobile applications, you can talk with perfect prospects where you are, where they are, and whenever you want. Texting or chatting is the fastest way to talk to more people, increase sales, and eliminate rejection. With so many choices of people to talk with, there are no excuses why you can't text or chat with perfect prospects every day. And when you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your online activity, you can be making sales immediately. Marissa participated in our December boot camp. She recruited 13 people into her Melaleuca business in 10 days. I'm not showing you this because I'm trying to impress you. I want to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. Marty followed the birthday strategy. On his birthday, he couldn't believe the hundreds of people that he heard from wishing him a happy birthday. And that gave him an opportunity, following the scripts, to talk to people about his business. Sonny Carter in February, second night of boot camp, he's got 3 enrollments. He was complaining. He says, Max, I don't have time. I've only got 10 hours a week to do this business, and I've already got 2 business builders. I said, Sonny, find another hour. Spend less time in the bathroom. Spend less time watching television. Take it from the time you spend with your kids, but find another hour. Well, he found another hour, and he recruited 2 more business builders in his business. He was so hot by the beginning of the second week, he did a virtual home party. They don't do virtual home parties in Melaleuca, or they never used to. So he has a virtual home party. He's in Minnesota. His new recruits in Vegas. 8 people attended. All 8 are in the business. So in 2 weeks, he's got a group of 30 people. 30 people in 2 weeks. His first week, Al, after one coaching session, enrolls 3 people. one business builder, and two customers. Terry, sharp guy. He's been on social networks for a while. 7 recruits in 4 days. His team couldn't believe it. You see, if you know who you're looking for, it's easy to locate perfect prospects for your business. Professionals, mortgage bankers, lawyers, sales reps, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, nurses, athletes, trainers, you name it, they're on social media. Realtors, business owners, fitness instructors, speakers, trainers, social media experts. Oh my God, there's over 20 million of them. Entrepreneurs, coaches, other networkers, affiliate internet marketers, people want to work from home, customers for whatever you're selling. LinkedIn, having an account in LinkedIn is like having Aladdin's lamp. You rub the lamp, a genie comes out. Show me all of the fitness instructors in Chicago. You can locate power prospects that fit the exact demographics of who you're looking for. You pick, you choose. So you can locate power prospects, perfect prospects, everywhere in the world. This is a list of all of the countries that you'll find people on LinkedIn. The obvious ones are the US, Australia, Canada. You got Denmark, you got Germany, you got Hong Kong, Malaysia, Mexico, the Philippines, South Africa, the United Kingdom. You can locate perfect prospects anywhere in the world. We're going to show you how to do it. Now, why is LinkedIn better than Facebook? Because you can't do those searches on Facebook at the moment. The keyword search is going to be your favorite tool. So, the searching features have changed. On Facebook, they're tearing them down. But there is still a way for you to filter down through Facebook and LinkedIn and find perfect prospects for your business. The keyword searches are changing. When you do a keyword search, the words must be in proper sequence to get results. People over 50 years old who like Jim Rohn works. Men over 50 who live in Dallas and like Jim Rohn doesn't work. Men over 50 who like Jim Rohn and live in Dallas does. Or it did, depending upon where you are. So the easy searches are, show me all the people who live in Las Vegas. You look at the picture, you read the contents of the page, they're easy to identify the people you want to talk to. People live in Orlando. People live in Hong Kong. People live in England. People live in London. 2 billion Facebookers, 500 million professionals on LinkedIn. A simple way to filter down and connect with perfect prospects. And I compare the whole process to reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out a green M&M or a red or a purple or a blue. So let's jump into all of these things that are changing on LinkedIn. A whole new desktop redesign. It's all new. If you haven't been there for a while, hold on to your hat. You see, now LinkedIn is encouraging connections between strangers like they've never done before. LinkedIn is also making it easier to talk to your connections with their live chat feature, which they've never done before. Your LinkedIn toolbox is loaded with ways to reach out and communicate with other people. Live chat, the keyword advanced searches, and live active status means that you could have a conversation with someone anytime. But let me be clear. Don't worry and don't limit your activity to people that are online. They may not appear to be online, but you send them a message, they'll write back right away. And even if they don't write back right away, they'll write back in the next couple of hours. But the fact that they're online makes the whole thing more interesting, more fun, and it makes you more productive. Remember, you can see when people read your message. You can see when they're typing. Another new feature, whenever you look at a person's page on your homepage, you bring up, they make it easy for you to make a connection. This person's on your second level. Hey, just click here, you can connect. From your homepage, you can see who these people are. You can remind yourself, and then you can message them. They are encouraging instant, immediate communication. All right, this is your LinkedIn homepage. That's your search window, where you put in the keywords and start looking for things. That's your network. This is where you see all of the people that you're connected to or want to be connected to. Your messaging feature up at the top and down at the bottom, and these are your notifications. This is where you adjust and set up your profile. You can write an article, post an image. Just to the right of that, at some point in time in the future, I'm going to have a video share. You can sort what appears on your news feed. That's right. LinkedIn has a news feed, just like Facebook. They timestamp everything, and you can see who's viewed your profile, and you can see who's looked at anything that you've posted. Just like Facebook, that you can like, comment, and share things. This is all a form of engagement. It's all a form of communication. All right, so what I'm going to do here, instead, this was a screenshot that I did about a week ago. So I'm going to jump over to the real thing, okay? So this is live. So here, this is our messaging center up here. And this here, whoa, what do you know? When you see introducing, you're now sharing your active status with your connections. So I got it. I've been waiting for it. It's been out for a couple of days. This is where you manage your active status. Hey, I got it. I want it. So now when people look at my page, I'm going to get that little green button. Now, I'm having an anniversary. 22 years in the business. And so what you can do is change the date on something. Change the date. Go back into your LinkedIn and change the start month to August. And I have literally had now close to 1,000 people that are congratulating me. This gives you an opportunity to talk to people. This here are these auto responses that I'm talking about. These have changed. But all you have to do is if you're having a birthday this month, get ready. Otherwise, go into your profile. I'm going to demonstrate it really quick. Go into your profile, and this is the other thing. This is your dashboard. This is new. Come down here. Now, notice, Success Online, August 1995. Go in here and change. I could have changed from January to August. Just change anything to August. And you'll get all kinds of notifications, and that gives you an opportunity to talk to people. Let's come over here for just a second. See, they bundle. Stan liked my post. We've got a script for that. Somebody shared. Somebody viewed my post. 14 people is what I mean by bunching together. 14 people here looked at my profile. We got a script for that. Hey, Michael, I noticed you looked at my profile. I checked yours out too. You seem like an interesting guy. Let's connect. How long have you been on LinkedIn? How's it working for you? That's all it takes to start a conversation. Robert Dorsey over here is online right now. So you scroll down here and you can see people who liked your post. My profile appeared in search results 95 times. See who's looking. You don't get this on Facebook. You don't get it on Facebook. So you got the messaging feature over here. And when you click on a person's name, it opens up. And you immediately can start typing and going back and forth. Let me do one other thing. I'm going to go over here to my network. I got 7 people who want to be my friend. Click over here, accept. Over here, we're being connected. Now, if any of these people are online right now, the little chat window is going to pop up. There we go. Hello. Just like Facebook. So you can talk to any of these people. Just like Facebook. Only we don't have to worry about the kids. Deborah's here. Deborah's here. Deborah's up there. People respond in seconds. I typed them a question. Can you keep a secret? And I added a picture. Sent it at 8:38. Deborah responded 8:39. Again, people can like, share, and comment on what you're doing. And the messaging feature enables you, just like Facebook, to talk to people, upload files, share information. You go into the messaging center. When people are connected, you get a notification in your message center. So they really make it easy for you to keep track of who's new. And the messaging, everything that you see in the internal messaging center up at the top, save right there. LinkedIn is constantly putting, especially when you don't have a lot of pages, constantly putting things out there. Hey, this one has the most profile views. Filling in the resume on LinkedIn has never been easier. Fill in the boxes. They're even helping you write a summary. Just fill in the blanks. They'll write the summary for you. And what they've done with profiles, hey, these people have had the most profile views that you're connected to. They are doing all kinds of things to encourage conversation. I used to say on LinkedIn, or for that matter on any social network, don't use a selfie. Get a professional picture. Well, today, the features that LinkedIn is making available with their photo filters makes it easy for you to take a selfie and filter it and fix it and adjust it and make it look like a professional. The other big challenge you had on LinkedIn in the past was you never knew how active someone was. Now you look at somebody's profile and you could see right underneath the first part, you see the highlights. So you see who your mutual connections are and you see what mutual groups you're in. Below the highlights, you've got the articles and activity. You can see how active a person is. And while you're looking at the profile over on the right, there's a whole list of other profiles of people similar to the person you're looking at. In other words, the people on the right are people who have looked at, they're the profiles of people that have been looked at in addition to looking at Jim's. Okay? So if people have looked at Jim's profile, they've looked at these profiles on the right. Again, you can see what people do. You have all kinds of opportunities to start a conversation. Now, LinkedIn recently added this year birthdays. And for those of you that changed your birthday or added it this year, go back in and look at it again because they've shuffled things around. You want to open it up so that everybody on LinkedIn can see your birthday. Not just your network. You want everybody to be able to see it. Now, Microsoft has radically changed many of LinkedIn's most popular searching features, specifically with city and zip code. They're radically different than what they were before. Beginning of the year, we were complaining that you couldn't go in and search for people in particular cities. We've solved that problem for you. So first and foremost, where to find perfect prospects, start with your friends, your warm market contacts. Then people went to the schools you attended, the clubs, associations, groups you belong to. In profession, search for people that are in professions that are predisposed to buy your products. Search for people in network marketing who live in your area. Search for people in network marketing who live where you want to expand your business. Search for people who are entrepreneurs, people who are business owners, coaches, trainers, speakers, authors. Just type their name in there if you know who they are. Or you can search for people by profession. People who are affiliate marketers, people who are promoting things that don't generate residual income. Find people in social networking groups, life coach groups, health coach groups, personal development groups. Celebrities, public figures. Find the people who like or follow or communicate with those people. The keyword search is going to be your favorite tool. Now, this was a snapshot of different professions that I took about 4 months ago. It's changed. 2 new LinkedIn profiles are added every second. What does that translate to? Well, it means 172,800 new LinkedIn profiles are added every day. 1.2 million every week. Almost 5 million every month. Another thing that LinkedIn will do for you is they will save your searches. So as new people come in, they will notify you. Oh, the following new people that just joined LinkedIn fall within the parameters of the search that you did last month. You can search for people by college. Search for people by alumni. You want to bring millennials into your business? This is the easiest way to do it. Search for somebody at Arizona State University. You've got 320,000. You can see where they live. You can see where they work. You can see what they do. Well, 27,995 people in sales and 24,316 that are into entrepreneurship. You can filter this down even further. Show me all the people that went to Arizona State between 2011, graduated in 2015. 6,588. You can see where they live. You can see where they work. You can do that with entrepreneurship. You can do that with anything. And the search results give you great information, as good as you'll find anyplace else. The new LinkedIn keyword search is changing. Now, we did a search about a month ago. Salespeople, there was 39,954,000 on LinkedIn. We did it on Wednesday. It was up to 40 million. Almost 18 million salespeople in the U.S. Almost 500,000 in Dallas. The searching features will show you people looking for jobs, or jobs that are available, people with skills, and people in groups. We did it for fitness, 5.5 million. You can break it down. Show me all the people in the United States or in a particular city. 22,840 in Vegas, 471,000 in the UK. You want to talk about free leads? You can easily pick out the people who clearly need and want what you have by reading their profile. 76,400 fitness people in London, 9,000 in Hong Kong. LinkedIn's a big bowl of candy. It's a virtual gold mine of prospects that you could reach into any time from any place. How many times a day can you reach out and connect with someone? As many times a day as you want. There is no limit. You know, in the scripts book, we have something called Recruiting the Recruiter. So when somebody reaches out to you and tries to sell you something, use the script and you can turn the tables on them and sign them up into your business. I'm excited that Ann Barante, who I worked with back in 2014, is going to be participating in our August and September boot camps. And the first month that we started working together, she had 26 people in her business. Her first year, she doubled her income. Probably one of the nicest people that I've ever coached, who was on her way to becoming a top earner. So Facebook and LinkedIn are competing for your attention. And you have to spend time on LinkedIn. Now, I'm going to go over quickly 4 social networking laws that you have to follow. I want to help you understand how you can identify perfect prospects for your business. Now, there are 5 reasons people create a page: dating, friendship, networking, relationship, and sales. It is easy to identify the people you want to talk to by the contents of their profile and their daily activity. So scrolling down a list of chiropractors, you can see who could be a candidate for your business, scrolling down a list of physical fitness instructors or lawyers or doctors or chiropractors or nurses. You could pick out the business builders. You could pick out the customers as easily as you could reach into that bowl of candy and pull out a green M&M or a blue or a red or a brown. Facebook and LinkedIn together are both big bowls of candy. They are virtual gold mines that you could reach into anytime from any place. And if you know in advance, based on the contents of someone's page, that they're a perfect prospect for what you're selling, and you develop a relationship with them before you talk about your business, you're going to sell to more people. Connecting with the right people is as easy as picking a green M&M from a bowl of candy. You can proactively go out and connect with other people. That's why we have to take all of our network marketing company stuff off of our page or hide it. And throughout the process, remember to treat other people like you'd like to be treated. Okay, now, as you're scrolling down this list, there are 4 types of profiles that you're going to see. The eager socializer, these are the people you want to talk to. When people look at your page, they want to see you as an eager socializer. Profiles are full of information, a lot of action, a lot of activity. They got a follow me button. They'll let you like, comment, and share on their page. When people look at your page, they should see you as an eager socializer. The eager socializers are the people you want to talk to. Another great group are the e-marketing socializers because they're selling stuff. The bulk of their page is all about sales. You ask them what they do, they hit you with a commercial. Oh, here's my link. Go check out my video. Use the recruiter script, and you can bring them into your business. Then we got the reluctant socializer. Unless you are a family member, past or current friend or coworker, don't reach out to these people. They'll complain about you. And then there's the missing in action socializer. They abandoned their page 2 years ago. They haven't been active. So it's easy to identify who you want to connect with, and it's easy to tell who you don't. Now, I have to give you the rules. 4 social networking laws that you must follow if you want to be successful. Social networking law number 1, what you see is what you get. What's on a person's page, their pictures, words, posts, links, websites, and friends indicate their online agenda. But by the same token, what they see on your page is what they expect you want to talk about. People put on their profile what they want you to know about them and what they want to talk about. Most of the time, there's much more to someone than what you see on their profile. Asking the right questions will tell you who the person really is and whether they need or want what you're selling. Law number 2, there are 3 reasons a stranger doesn't respond to you. The first one is they don't know you, they don't want to know you. You made a bad choice. They think you're trying to sell them something, or maybe they haven't used their account recently. Law number 3 works on the phone and face-to-face. Don't focus on making a sale when you talk to people. Focus on whether there's a sale to be made. The key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail until you've learned that the person you're talking to has a need or an interest in your business, your product, or your service. And law number 4, listen more than you talk. You're in a listening business, not a talking business. You're in a sorting business, not a convincing business. The most successful people in your business are good listeners. That's all you need to know to be successful in sales. 4 social networking laws that you have to follow if you want to be successful. Today, millions of people are making money on these social networks, and so can you. To be successful, all you have to do is connect with the right people who need or want what you're selling and talk to them. I just showed you how you can find them. You can create an avalanche of new business on these social networks with your phone right now. Have people lined up to talk to you about your business at will, on demand. You know, there's a lot of great information available to you out there that can produce results for you on a social network over time. What I'm showing you is faster, it's easier to do, and it produces immediate results. Follow the simple 4-step formula I've shared with you, and it will fill your sales funnel with eager prospects who are ready to buy from you. And remember this, folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. What I'm sharing with you will work this way. You bring somebody into business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, they're bringing in their friends. And when your new recruits experience immediate success, they get excited and they stay in your business. Facebook, under construction. LinkedIn, a whole new ball game. And that's why I've got a new roadmap for everybody. It's changing all the time. And it all revolves around live chat. Chatting is exactly like talking. It's convenient. It's stress-free. You can connect with everyone you know or with complete strangers within minutes of logging into your account. And if you don't have a page and beginning from scratch, you can begin connecting with perfect prospects within minutes. Last December, our second day of boot camp, Adrian enrolled 5 people in her business. I asked everybody, how many people have you sold? Anybody make any sales so far? Adrian writes in, I got 5 new people today. Now, Adrian was going for senior director in the company. And she was in a hurry, so she became one of my coaching students. And in our first session, we saw, again, she was talking to the wrong people. Then we saw that she was saying the wrong things. Her third big session, she got her big aha moment, which is you don't have to close in one conversation. Okay, the second night of boot camp, she announces, hey, I got 6 more. And 2 of the people I brought in 4 of their friends. And by the 8th day of boot camp, she had 72 people in her business. So remember, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. Howard was building an international business. He never left Alabama. Every time his company opened up in a different country, he made friends. He connected with network marketers. He connected with salespeople. 11 months after we started, he was making a 6-figure income. In our first coaching session, we added entrepreneur to Bob Tyler's profile. He sells his products with the first 3 friends that contact him. They called his brother to get the phone number, just from adding it to his profile. Then what he does is he posts it. And he had 8 more of his friends buy products. Ron is an executive director in Malibu. And the scripts are not only working for him, but working for his team. After one training session, I got a kick out of this. He enrolled 2 more business partners. One from Facebook, one he used the scripts. James, building his Maluka business internationally. Past 2 weeks, signed up 3 people. And he's having fun. Ellis is racking them in for his Maluka business. You know, the Numis Network, about 6 years ago, brought me in to train their top leaders. Peter Olson was number 8 social media expert in the world. Someone once asked me, how do I rank? That stuff doesn't mean anything to me. I would venture to say that my trainings have affected the top 20, most of them. In any event, Peter was building a Numis business. He was the number 8 social media expert in the world. His expertise was Twitter. And he got 300,000 followers on Twitter in a year. But he never made any money. So he gets a hold of my scripts and our 12 questions. He was blown away. 4 months later, he was at the top level in the Numis Network. And what ended up happening was the Numis Network ended up over at World Ventures, and he's now the number 1 distributor in another metals company. Andrea can get someone looking at her Melaleuca business, isogenics business. It took her an hour and 15 minutes to bring them in. It's fast, it's easy, it's fun. Dan Parks is building Jeunesse. In our boot camp, he sponsored 3 people in 1 week. He's been in 4 boot camps over the last 5 years. Last time he joined, his group went from 2,500 to 28. Again, I'm not showing you these because I'm trying to impress you. My proven formula will have you connecting with perfect prospects and talking about your business at will. Mark Davis makes a post. I'm ready to help 5 more people retire. Got several replies, signed up 3 people. Earl, a year ago in February, sponsored 14 people, connected with 14 people, sponsored 9. That means 63% of the people he connected with signed up in his business. Why? Because he was selective about who he talked to. Those 9 people turned into 35 in 2 weeks. 90 days later, he just signed up 9 people a month. But those 35 people turned into 430. 10 months later, what's going on? 10 months later, up to 695 by the end of the year, 913 people. I'm going to fast forward through a lot of these. I like this one. Started last year in September. Bring one person into the business. She brings in 12. By the end of the month, he's doing multiples in one day. Every time Irene makes a post, she makes a sale. Jeanette, after two coaching sessions, became the best recruiter in her group. 60 days later, she's signing up somebody every single day. She's building a Jeanette's business. And took her less than an hour to enroll in network marketing. I invite all of you to join us in our boot camp that's already in progress. Jason was in our boot camp in March. His first night, he got 3 signups. Second week, 4 signups on Wednesday, 3 on Thursday, and the third week, 10 signups. Our boot camps today only go for 2 weeks now because everything is happening quicker. Folks, it's not how many friends or followers you have on Facebook that matters. It's not about how many connections or followers you have on LinkedIn. It's not about how many likes, shares, or comments you get to your articles, posts, or your activity. It's about how many people you're talking to. It's about sales. It's about duplication. It's about growth. It's about retention. It's about income. It's all about talking to people. It's about results. Results are all that matter. Talking to people is your most important activity, but you got to be talking to the right people. If you're not having the results you want, the reasons are obvious, easy to identify, and simple to fix. It's either the contents of your page, the people you're contacting, or the way you talk to people. And all you need to do this is a free LinkedIn page and a free Facebook page starting right now. And this. That's all you need. So, I want to invite all of you to join me in our boot camp. We have our Endless Free Leads Home Study course. Work with me personally in boot camp. We also, once a quarter, do a 2-day top earner retreat, and there's personal coaching. You can go to maxsteingart.com and read about my Endless Free Leads program. It's everything you need to know to prospect and recruit on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. The formula is broken down for you in simple sections. We have fast start videos. We have profile guides. You can get Endless Free Leads for $2.99. It includes your daily routine, scripts book, secrets of closing the sales, 4 networking strategies. And we got a phone app coming. Spanish version of this is coming out in about a week and a half. Boot camp has already started. Stay on the leading edge of social media, get hands-on, action-oriented training, and make sales within hours of our first session. Learn the online psychology of getting to a yes. Now, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. We're bundling. Participate in our August and September boot camp, both for $97. Just use the promo code 300 off. Now, we've already had the first 2 sessions of boot camp. They were recorded so you could watch them right away. Watch the fast start video and you're up with the rest of the class. All of the sessions will be recorded. And then during the week, for those of you that are in the UK, you can't watch a 9 o'clock session because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So we have daily live Support Ask Max sessions, 9 o'clock in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, 10 o'clock at night. Get on there. We'll answer your questions. We'll work with you. We'll help you brand yourself, answer all of your questions. In some cases, you'll watch me log into people's accounts, help you connect with perfect prospects, help you talk to more people, review the conversations you have with your prospects. We'll help everybody make 5 sales before boot camp is over. Help you overcome whatever obstacles are slowing you down and remove any roadblocks. I'm going to look in the question box to see if anybody has any questions. Remember, all of these are going to be recorded. Susan, I'll be during the week. I'll be happy to look at your profile. Monday, Sunday nights and Wednesday nights are general new information type of thing if we have time, but clearly we don't. So catch me tomorrow, and right at the beginning of the session, I'll be happy to do that. Anybody else have any questions? Don't forget, boot camp, 300 off, August and September boot camp. If there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, type coaching and your phone number in the question box, and one of my staff members will give you a call. Sean, I've already alerted them to watch out for it. I'm going to be, I'm looking forward to working with you. That's fine. That's fine. And again, I'm really, really excited about this, okay? I'm just going to tell you, it's going to, I've helped people so many different ways. This is a project that I've been talking about probably for the last 8 or 9 years. And so, folks, if you're not talking to 5 to 10 people about your business every day, you could be. And if you're not making one sale, you could be doing that too. So let me just recap. Three new features for LinkedIn. The big one is instant access. You know people are online. The other big one is, well, that's really more than it. That's probably the biggest one. The other two, I gave you 4 others, and I'm running out of time. Actually, I'm over time. So I'm going to be, this is recorded. We're going to put it up on YouTube, and I hope to see all of you in boot camp. Max, I sell solar systems. Can this be used to get contacts? Donovan, absolutely. If you know, Donovan, if you know who the demographics of who your ideal prospect is, you can find them. You can find them.